you tired of sitting on the sidelines of the real estate game? Today, you're about to discover some advice that I have shared with new or experienced investors like yourself to become successful in wholesaling. I'll be sharing my top strategies for winning big in 2023. No more mediocre profits. No more missed opportunities. Get ready to take your wholesaling skills to the next level and start making real estate work for you. So what are you waiting for?
Hi, I'm Joe Homs, and I have over 40 years of experience as a broker, mentor, and investor. And I want you to subscribe so that you never miss a video.
One of my students started wholesaling and within less than 6 months earned a check from me for $15,000 when we purchased his wholesale deal, and we ended up flipping that deal at the end of the day. He's now moved on to doing more wholesaling, buy and holds, creative financing, and flipping properties of his own in a short period of time. Find a marketing strategy that works for you. Number one is texting. So literally pull a list, skip trace it, put it into a program that starts texting automatically. Sit back and wait for the yes responses to come in. Jump on the keyboard and start talking to them. Number two, cold calling. Cold calling works. Again, pull a list, skip trace it, put it into a cold calling system that is literally dialing 3 numbers at a time. And as they pick up, you start talking to them. Hi, my name is Joe. I'm a real estate investor. I'm looking to buy for cash homes in your area. Do you have something for sale? I'd love to buy it today. Number 3, agent outreach. So what we're doing right now is we're reaching out to all those properties that are listed by agents that are probate deals. Probate deals, what you have to know is most of the time the people who are selling it have never lived in the property. It's either mom's or dad's property. And at the end of the day, they just want the money and they want it as quick as possible. They list a property in hopes that somebody's going to pay them what they want. So we're picking on properties that have been on the market for at least 60 days or more. We know they were overpriced to begin with. We know that the people that inherited this property are, time sensitive. They want that money as quick as possible. So those are the properties we're going after and putting way lower offers than what's on the MLS, and we're getting yeses. Hope you're getting value out of these videos. All I ask in return is that you hit that like button. There's always working with other wholesalers and JVing with them. I will caution you, if you are working with somebody on a particular property or you're working together on a project, make sure you have something in writing so that one person doesn't go off the rails and sell something behind your back. So make sure you're working with somebody that's trusted. If it's a long distance type thing, maybe you're virtually wholesaling, you have something in Florida and you're obviously here in California, make sure you know who you're dealing with and make sure you have something in writing so that they don't end up taking your deal from you and reaping the profits that you should rightfully be sharing. Make a promise to at least work a certain amount of time per day, being consistent. So every day you're doing pretty much the same thing for a certain amount of time and getting out there and texting, cold calling, whatever it is, make sure that you're consistent. Really important, create a follow-up system because most of the time people are going to tell you, yeah, no, I don't want to sell it for that price or whatever. That doesn't mean that, things change. The motivation changes. That's why we pick, on probate deals in particular, because we know those motivations change. So make sure that you have some CRM in place, a notepad, put them in your phone to follow up on a different day. Always ask, I know you don't like the offer I sent you. Can I follow up with you in a couple of weeks to see, if you've decided to sell it to somebody else? I'll follow up in a couple of weeks. We'll talk again, and maybe, they'll get a little bit more realistic. Learn how to analyze properties. Probably the number one most important rule is to analyze properties. So you can ask a real estate agent to do that for you. You can go on websites like Pellego, Pellego.com if you're in California. You can go on PropStream. You can go on Property Radar and get basically all the information you need after repair values. Once you get that, then you're out there looking at that property to see how much the rehab's going to be. Closing costs, I use a 5% of the after repair value figure, but depends on your area and depends on who you're dealing with. Use your own number in that regard. Reach out to end buyers. I guess a little bit easier than the sellers, because once you have something under contract, if you get it under contract at the right numbers, the buyers will come to it. So you can reach out through Facebook, through meetup groups that you've collected some cards on buyers or flippers at those meetups. Make sure that you have all these systems and tools in place so that when you do get a deal, you just, push a button and it sends it out to all these folks. Wholesaling real estate is not for the faint of heart, but with the right approach and determination, the sky's the limit. Remember to always do your research, network with other investors, and stay up to date on the latest market trends. By following the exact approach that I've laid out here today, I have no doubt that you will become a successful wholesaler. If you feel like you need some more one-on-one help, book some time with me. I'm always here to help. If you feel like you need some more one-on-one help, book some time with me. Or click on this video right here and continue your education. Feel free to reach out anytime. I'm always here to help.